This is just a quick video to explain the system behind the chat menu that I made. It works mainly using three commands, which are the tellraw command, the trigger command, and the execute command. So it all starts with this command right here, /trigger menu. If you press enter on that, it'll set the menu score to 1, and then this command block right here will detect that it's set to 1 and set it to 2, which then triggers these chain command blocks here, this little tower here. And then each one of these contains a tellraw command. So one is the title of the header, one is change game mode, effect, abilities, and acquire item. And each one of these is also clickable. So then when you click change game mode, it triggers the same scoreboard again. So it's triggering menu and setting the value to 3. So then when it's set to 3, this one detects it and sets it to 300. As soon as it gets set to 300, it triggers these command blocks right here. So each one of these works the same way. It detects what the score is and then activates the next menu. So each tower represents a menu. Now once we're in the menu, we can click these, and once again it'll trigger them. So if I click the spectator one, it'll trigger the menu command and set it to 303. This command block down here is detecting the fact that it's been set to 303 and then executing the command to set the game mode of that player to spectator mode. And then it's basically resetting the scoreboard then back to 0. This is actually the second version of this that I made. The first one is over here, and as you can see it's a lot more clunky and a bit messy. The biggest drawback of this one though is it uses about 32 scoreboards, so individual scoreboards. If I showed you the scoreboard list for this world, you'd be shocked. But this one of course only uses one scoreboard, so it's a lot less clunky and a lot less messy. Obviously the command box could be tidied up a little bit, but the point still stands that it fits in a very small area and it only uses one scoreboard. The way I got it to work with just one scoreboard is basically by having different values on the scoreboard, as you saw earlier, represent different parts of the process. So for instance, 1 is the triggering command, 2 sets this bit off, 3 sets this bit off, 4 sets that, 5, 6, 7. And then each one of these is in the hundreds somewhere, so it's just to have the numbering make sense. So you have the number 3 menu, and then this is 301, 302, 303, and so on and so forth. And it just means that it all kind of makes sense and you can track it a lot easier. It also makes adding more to it a lot simpler and a lot less of a hassle. It is possible to do something similar to all this with a lot less commands if you just don't bother using the trigger command that much. The only problem with that is that then you have to be an operator to use it. One of the great benefits of this is that anybody can use it. So if you have it on a server or something, then everybody can use it. They can use it at the same time. It's completely multiplayer friendly. But everybody can use it then, as long as you give them the ability to. You don't have to opt them in order for them to use it. This is a really simple and easy way to make an in-game menu for a server or a world or whatever. Because it's not complicated. Admittedly, it's not massively fancy either, but it works, and you don't have to be an operator to use it either. If you do have any questions or suggestions, just leave them in the comments. I'll be sure to check them out. Yeah, and have a good day.